Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and my name is jibikeodejimi. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, and if this is not your first time tuning into my channel, you're so welcome to this channel. Welcome back to the family. And okay, in today's video I'm just going to be giving you guys my life update and what has been on in my life now and how everything. I'm not in Lagos currently. I'm in Plateau State. Yes, I'm currently in Plateau State, and just to be precise, I know I didn't tell a lot of you guys I was coming back to this, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't plan to come back to just so early. I knew I was going to come back to just definitely, but I didn't know it was going to be this early because I was trying to sort out some things in Lagos, but I just had to rush down back because of my PPA, my NYC primary place of assignment. Don't worry, I'll give you guys a bit about that. So, guys, I've been in Jos now for some days, almost a week now, and this was not the way I left Jos. I left Jos when it was, I left Jos July. Yes, I left Jos. I got to Jos. My first time coming to Jos was in March. I came for my NYC camping at Mangu in Plateau State. So, I left Jos July. Yeah, middle of July kind of, and then I go back to Jos this early September, and my dear, Jos has not been the way we left it. Jos is very, very cold now. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to exaggerate this. Jos is really, really cold now. Jos is really, really cold. Trust me. And I've not been trying to cope with the weather, and I don't know how to say it. I don't want it to look like I'm exaggerating, but Jos is actually very cold now. When I came, it was cold, but it was not this cold. Now, like, it rains back to back, like it rains every day, and the weather has just been. I've not even been able to make videos because I've just been lazy. I'm always on the bed most of the time. I'm just trying to relax and get used to the weather. But I just know I'm going to catch up. Don't worry, very soon I start making my videos back. And what else has changed in Jos? Okay, yes, for those of you that are still coming back to Jos and are going to be seeing this video, let me give you guys the update. I'm here because of you people, or for those that just want to know what's going on in Jos. And so for those of you coming back to Jos for NYC just like me, or for those of you that are still going to come, that are yet to come, that are here, or everything, let me just give you the update. So number one, when you are coming back, you see those sweater you came with this period, my dear, my advice for you, get new sweaters. God, I'm not exaggerating. Trust, I'm serious, I'm not exaggerating. But just try to get new sweaters. Just is actually very cold now, like very, very, and get like 3 or 4 sweaters, because when you wash one, don't expect your sweater to dry in a day, in 2 days. It might take about 3 or 4 days before your sweater is going to dry. And then honestly, I don't know the way people here do it, but because I'm still new here, it takes me about 3 days for my clothes to dry. But clothes that are not so thick, they will dry in about 2 days. But for my sweaters, my gloves, sometimes they dry in like 3 days. So if you are coming back, don't come with 1 sweater, don't come with 2 sweaters. Try as much as possible to come with at least 3 sweaters, so you can be on the safer side. And then another thing you should come with when you're coming to Jos is bring your umbrella, or you can buy umbrella here. I don't know how cheap or how expensive it is here in Jos, but I used to have one umbrella back then that I used to use in school, so I just brought it along with me when I was coming, something I can just put inside my bag. But this rain these days has not been taking all this type of umbrella. You need very strong umbrella, so you can come get your umbrella here in Jos. I don't know how much it is. And then another thing that has changed again is the price of food in Jos. God, food used to be very, very cheap. It's not like it's not still cheap. It's actually still cheap, but not the way I left it. Because, okay, let me give you an instance. When I first came to Jos in March, getting one module of rice. One module is, in Lagos we call it direka. In Jos here they call it mudu. I think in Abeokuta it is called Ike Joba. So for you to get one module of rice that time, for those of you that let me give you in the direka size. A module of rice is, I think, about 1.5 dirika of rice, or is it up to 1.5? I think 1.5 or thereabout, or just 1 dirika and a bit. That's 1 mudu of rice. So my first time coming to Jos, it was 550. Then towards that May ending June, it was 650. So now that I go back to Jos, I wanted to buy rice. I wanted to buy about 4 mudu of rice. I'm guessing to the market, they told me 1 mudu is now 950. Eh? I don't understand. In this same Nigeria, how are you people going to sell 1 mudu of rice for 950? Hey God. See, I don't know I'm not trying to exaggerate, but it is actually very expensive. To me, it is expensive. I don't know to you. We are not working in the same place. We are not earning the same amount. But to me, my dear, I cannot just carry rice from my father's house. But if I could, I would have. But so when you're coming back, don't think the same way you left it just is the same way it is. Things are now a bit more expensive than it used to be. Before, we used to get cabbage of 15 naira, 2 for sometimes you get 2 for 15 naira, so you get 2 for 17 naira. But now cabbage is a bit expensive. Should I say expensive? No, that is not expensive, but there's a change in the prices. Cabbage is now like 100 naira, 150. That's if fair enough. Unlike Lagos, where before you can see cabbage of 100 naira, 150 safe, you have to touch the market. So, but just so you know, things are now a bit expensive here in Jos, unlike when it just used to be when I came here the first time, or when we came here the last time. For those of you that are coppers, that are core members, or those of you that are thinking of coming to Jos, or those of you that are coming to Jos for holidays, or those of you that stay in Jos and then moved somewhere and are coming back, I'm just making this video just for you to know about it. Things are now a bit expensive in Jos, and I just hope things go back to normal very soon. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic, or I don't know if it is because of the season. I don't know. I'm actually very new here, so I'm just trying to ask questions and all. Then, as usual, potato is still very cheap. Yeah, potato is actually still very cheap. Potato is very, very cheap here. Yeah, and it's still very cheap due to the weather. I think that time I came, it was a bit expensive during March. When I came, it was a bit expensive. Not expensive, but it was a bit expensive than it is now. Now it is cheaper in Jos. So I think that's fair enough, because I like Irish potato. So I think now we'll make up for the rice. But honestly, guys, I'm just going to be stuffing this video here. Or is there any other thing I've not spoken about? I think I've said everything. So if you are coming back to Jos, just get ready. Come with your gloves. Come with, see my gloves. I just put them off now. Those of you that say it's a lie, I'm telling you, there is cold in Jos. It looks like I'm abroad, like small London, but let's just see how it goes. And don't worry, I'll be giving you guys more updates on the weather. I'm going to be trying out so many outside foods. I'm going to be trying so many local foods here, and I don't know, I just hope it tastes nice. I'm going to be trying most of their foods. I'm going to be going to different places. At least this is my remaining 6 months. I don't know government's plan yet, but if I'm going to be using 6 months still in Jos, I'm going to try to go to as much places as I can. I think I've been to just one mountain before. I think Kui Mountain. That's the only place I've been to before in Jos, and that was when I came the first time. But this time around, I'm going to tour everywhere, and I know my parents are going to see this, but mommy and daddy, please. I'm actually going to tour just a bit. And don't worry, I'll not move too much. I know there's corona outside, and they said they've been kidnapping in Jos and all, but then God is going to protect us. I'm going to know my ways too, but then I'm going to go out a bit. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm actually going to go out a bit. After sorting out my PPA and then every other thing, I'm just going to go out once in a while. I'm going to go out. So I think that's all for today. So guys, I'm sorry I've not been uploading videos. I've not uploaded video for like a week now, but don't worry, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back with so much ginger and everything. So thanks for watching, guys. I love you guys so much. Bye.